Hey everyone, I'm Kevin Kekstat, creator of Your Success PDQ. What I do is I help people build stronger communication skills through one-on-one coaching as well as various workshops. One of the more popular questions I get is how to put an inspirational speech together. So that's what this video will be addressing specifically today. Now, I did want to mention before we get on to that particular video is that when it comes to inspirational speeches, there are many different types of inspirational speeches. They're not just confined to the spiritual side of inspirational speeches or the money side of inspirational speeches. When it comes to inspirational speeches, any place there is a community of people who have a certain interest, there will be a need for an inspirational speech. Inspirational speeches span from a writing inspirational speech or a fashion inspirational speech, a business inspirational speech, a economic inspirational speech. Like I said, wherever there are people who have a common interest, there will be people who want to know how to move ahead, how to move forward with that, who need more information and who need to be inspired to move forward. So just consider that as you move forward yourself in regards to that. Now, when it comes to inspirational speeches, basically the speaker has to take on 3 roles and amalgamate them into one. And that's what we're going to be addressing today. So let's get started. Now, first and foremost, when we're talking about an inspirational speech, the first role that you have to take on, and it's quite obvious, you have to take on the role of the speaker, and you have to take on this role of the speaker seriously. And for those of you who haven't yet done so, what I would encourage you to do is go to the video that I made regarding the fundamentals of speaking, the basic speech framework, and peruse through that video and get to know those 6 aspects that you need to know as far as putting a basic speech together. Basically, when you're a speaker, you need to come across as credible. If your speech is weak to begin with, you're not going to get a lot of buy-in from your audience, and the inspiration will not be as strong as you would like it to be. So again, the first role you have to take, and take it on very seriously, is the role of the speaker. Now, secondly, I had mentioned that there's many different types of inspirational speeches out there. And what you need to show as the speaker is that you have accomplished, you have indeed done what you are inspiring others to do. If we take on the role of an inspirational speaker who wants to show people how to make $1 million per se, we have to show that we do indeed have $1 million as a speaker. Otherwise, you're going to lose a certain amount of credibility. If you want to inspire people to write a book, you have to show that you have indeed written a book, that you've accomplished that task. If you want to inspire people to climb Mount Everest, you're going to have to show, in order to gain a lot of credibility, that you have indeed climbed Mount Everest yourself. So again, look at that role as a separate role from being a speaker. Look at the role that you have actually accomplished. Now, what is inherent in this role of having accomplished what it is you're setting out to inspire others to do is that you too were once a beginner. Your audience needs to look at you as though you are one of them. And that's the easiest way for them to buy into your inspiration, into your speech, into your talk. They need to know that you're one of them, that you understand where they're at right now. For example, if we go back to the inspiration to help people make $1 million, and you have indeed accomplished that, but you were born into money, chances are your audience isn't going to be too inspired by that speech. Now, if you were born under circumstances where you didn't have a lot of money and you in fact made $1 million, that's more inspirational to an audience to hear and to buy into, and to want to know more of your story. So again, the 3 roles you need to take on as a speaker in order to come across as a credible, inspirational speaker in any regard is: take your role of a speaker seriously, show that you have indeed accomplished what it is you're inspiring others to do, and show that yes, at one time you, just like your audience, you were a beginner also. You also need to show the certain steps that you took in order to become accomplished, and offer your audience certain steps that they can take right here, right now, today, that are actionable, that can help them get to where it is that they are seeking to go. And that's very powerful itself in a way. If the audience is watching you and they're inspired by you, and you offer them 1 or 2 little tidbits, 1 or 2 little suggestions as to how they can move forward to that goal that they can actually do either right here, right now, or very shortly after they leave you, and they actually accomplish that, that gives them more strength, more strength to move forward towards that goal. That makes you more inspirational to them. Basically, what it is you want to do is you want to take your audience from being amateur to expert. You want to take that road, and you want to show your audience how they can take their own road from being an amateur to an expert, just like you did as a speaker. So again, the 3 roles that you need to play as a speaker in order to help inspire your audience is: take your role of a speaker seriously. Show that you have indeed accomplished what it is that you're setting out to inspire others to do. Show also that you were a beginner and that you understand where they're at. Outline the steps that you have taken and that they could possibly take. Some of them can possibly take these steps, but some of them they may not be because of certain circumstances. But what it will do is that it will show them that there are steps that can be taken, and that is inspirational in itself. So show them the steps of how to get to that accomplished state. Bring them from amateur to expert. That is your job as an inspirational speaker. So I hope this video has served you. I hope it helps you as you move forward in your speaking career. Again, if there's any questions that I can address, please feel free to send them along to me at www.yoursuccesspdq.com, and I'll be happy to answer them as soon as I can. In the meantime, enjoy your day, help one another, serve each other, and have a great day.